Welcome back to TC911 Beyond the Call. I am your host, Communications Coordinator at Tarrant County 911 District, Abbey Dudek, and this is episode 9, and today I get the honor of talking to our Director of Network and Technology, Monte Cockrum. How are you doing today?
I am okay. I'm busy.
Good.
Yeah.
You're busy? Yeah, I know all you guys.
Busy.
You guys are all busy down there. This is a continuation of the fine men and women that are on the south side of the building, which is our technology.
South side
South of the building, which is our technology group, and they always have a truckload of stuff, but they, you know what I like about your team is they always have time to help myself and other employees when, like, you know, my Photoshop stops working or something like that.
Yeah. We try to help. There's certain things that stomp us like that, but we try to help as much as we can.
Well, they do a great job. Everyone does a great job. So thanks for being on the podcast today. I appreciate it. Again, I know that you're busy, and so I appreciate your time. So how long have you been at Tarrant County 911 District?
I've been here since 2009, and I guess that's about 14 years,
okay.
Almost.
All right.
Yeah,
congratulations.
in July.
Probably feels like 30 or something.
Yeah, the first few years kind of dragged, but lately it's just, time is flying.
It does. I was just thinking today, I was like, wow, today's like Valentine's Day already. It's February 14th. Where did January go? I am looking forward to March though, because I feel it's warmer weather, but that's definitely true. Time does fly. So what did you do prior to coming to the district?
Before coming here, I worked for AT&T, and I installed and maintained the 911 equipment for Tarrant County. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I knew all the PSAPs, and I was actually here one day and doing something for Kevin, and he said he has a job opening, and I'm like, I'll put in for it and see what happens. Yeah.
Sure. And 14 years later.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's fantastic. And when you say that you implemented the 911 technology, what is that? What's maybe like a brief description of what that is in layman's term, I guess, would be? You
mean when I worked for AT&T?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I installed the call handling equipment.
Okay.
And the circuits, and I was on call out, talked to the test board, and just took care of all the PSAPs.
That's awesome. Yeah. And how long were you there for?
I was there for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I only did 911 like the last half. I was doing other stuff before that.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. All right. What kind of technology changes have you seen in your time at the district, and then on top of your time at AT&T? I'm sure that's had to be an amazing.
Gosh, well, when I started with AT&T, we were doing ADSL, which was super high speed 1.5, internet circuits. So, so that has definitely changed. And when I came onto the district, we were just finishing up our RFP for the first IP network for the PSAP network, and we started with 3G technology, and that was just that did not work at all. But it was a good kind of a placeholder for when 4G and LTE came out. So so there's been a lot of technology change. Everything's getting smaller.
Yeah, that's right. And we just had was it this past January, or was it last January when I can't remember because time goes by. Was it when 5G came out and they got rid of 3G? Was it last January? I think it was last January.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I can't remember. Again, everything is a smear sometimes. So with that, you did a lot of hands-on networking and technology. So as your role as Director of Network and Technology, what does that entail now? Because you just recently got this, right?
Yeah, I think it's been about 9 months or so.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 9 to 10 months. Well, it is kind of stepping further back from the hands-on stuff, and kind of so I was manager last year, and that was stepping back a little bit from the hands-on, and now I'm stepping further back. So looking more toward the future and just hoping that Thomas, the new manager, can handle all the day-to-day stuff. Yeah.
Great, that's awesome.
And he's a new manager, so he's a new manager with us, so we're kind of just working through things,
And how many people are in your department? You're a director over.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay,
yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. What are some of the things that, so far in your career at the district, what are some of the accomplishments or goals that you have set, or things that you maybe envisioned that actually came to fruition and that you accomplished? Was there anything that stands out in your 14 years here?
Well, I guess the big things to me are implementing a new network, and we just did that last year. We did the first network about 10 years ago, and that was nice. That was a challenge, but it was not as complicated because we didn't have any PSAPs on it. Oh. And now that we have PSAPs on the network, trying to change a network out when you have live PSAPs running on it, that opens it up to a different level of complexity. So
I'm sure. Yeah, especially so everybody's live. So
yeah, so we had a couple of little issues, but I think overall it went fairly well. The transition. So I'm happy about that.
Nice. So network, and then anything else that stands out? I mean, 14 years is a long time. I can't imagine that there's.
Well, with COVID, before COVID, we had just a few people that were able to work remotely, and getting all staff set up to work remotely, that was on a short notice. That was our team, I think, did fairly well at that also, and so that was a good thing.
Yeah, even on my end of not being a part of that but being remote, you would never. It seems like it's so easy. Like, oh, they just got us remote. I mean, I'm sure it's not, but that's a good thing, because it just, for everyone else, it's like, oh, well, you made it seem real smooth, and everything worked all right, and we were able to get on the network at home. So, kudos to y'all for that, because it worked. For me, it worked out great.
Yeah, there's always issues,
hiccups,
small hiccups, hiccups. But I think we worked through it fairly well.
I felt it went well, and then it just blossomed into so much, because I think there's so many industries and organizations and companies now that are just solid remote. Of the cost effect, they feel that cost of like, oh, this is more cost effective to do it this way than to actually go into the office. So that's really great. So, what are some current projects that you can share with us, or where maybe you see the district going, or something in the next 5 years, goals, dreams, wishes, hopes?
Well, I guess the big thing now is what we're currently working on is just getting connected to next-gen core services. So that's kind of been what we've been concentrating on most recently, as just how we're going to connect to next-gen core services and how we're going to do that securely. And we just want to maintain the stability and security that we have today with our PSAPs. So
Yeah, there are a couple other staff members, and for you folks at home, it's, you're going to start hearing a lot with the staff here at TC911 is the next generation 911, and to put it in layman's term, it's basically given the system a boost. It's, better location tracking and things like that. Is there anything else to add on that?
It's just moving away from some of the older technology.
Yeah, and so we just kind of give everything an upgrade, which will be great. Well, awesome. I really appreciate you coming on and talking about your department and your new role. I mean, even though it's been 9 months, it's still newish as a director. And
it really is. It's becoming manager was one thing, and stepping back from the day to day, trying to get a handle on that, and then it's just each, I guess, step along the way. It's there's a lot to get used to.
Sure.
And trying to
kind of step back and then
find my role.
Your growth. Yeah. I know that's probably hard. I can't imagine like doing this and then stepping, you step back and you're so used to doing, I'm so used to doing all of the social media, all of this and all the designing, and then having that moment of like, oh, I don't do that anymore. I'm a director, or a manager, and I supervise all that, or whatever. So I could feel that. I could definitely have a tough transition.
And it's tough, but we have a good team that can handle it. So I just need to back off.
Go away, Monte.
Yeah.
Well, that's super. Well, congratulations again on your recent promotion and everything. And again, I will let you get back to work because I know that you probably have millions of emails and all sorts of stuff to do. So I'll let you handle that. So thanks again to Monte, our Director of Network and Technology here at Tarrant County 911 District. And thank you all for listening today. Be sure to join us next Monday because, we have new podcasts every Monday. And until then, have a fabulous week.